Thank you, everyone. Let's give them all a big round of applause one more time.
All right, Eric, thank you very much. And now representing the chairman of the Kern County Board of Supervisors, David Couch, Art Armendariz, to provide some proclamations for the board. Thank you. Mabuhay. Hey, let's wake up everybody out there. Let's go. Can I have the executive board up here? My name is Art Armendariz, and I'm representing the chair, Mr. David Couch, who's our Board of Supervisors representative. And on behalf of the Board of Supervisors of the County of Kern, the state of California has officially proclaimed July 27th to the 28th, 2019 as Delano Filipino Weekend in Kern County. And this is something that's been going on in Delano for a long, long time, and we appreciate the encouragement that you have to bring the culture awareness, and also the basketball and the Queen's Court. You have some beautiful people here, and we always got proud of being a Delanian. And we are sure when we go up and down the state, we're not afraid to say, where are you from? I'm from Delano. And so we have the largest Filipino population at this time of the year, and we encourage that. So again, congratulations on a fine work, Delano and Jim. Enjoy Filipino Weekend. Art, thank you very much. Now we want to bring up the City of Delano Mayor Joe Aguirre to make some proclamations. Your turn. Sorry, Jay's distracting you, right?
Hello, everybody. I'm going to ask the executive board if they would join me one more time. I am so sorry. I have a proclamation that the City Council has authorized me to read this afternoon. And it reads, whereas the residents of Delano who are Filipino ancestry have set aside 1 weekend each year to honor their adopted country in the United States of America and to remind the American of the Filipino ancestry during the Filipino Weekend and the culture and the tradition of customary to the Filipinos. And whereas the Philippine Weekend has been a part of the rich Delano history and quality of life since its inception in 1975, and now the Philippine Weekend Committee and the Board of Directors will be presenting and celebrating the 45th commemorative year, and the Philippine Weekend has expanded and the activities have grown, and more people are now aware of the Delano and their Filipino Weekend celebrations. And whereas scheduled festivities will be the Tiny Tot Pageant, Mr. Filipino Weekend Pageant, as well as the annual statewide basketball tournament, adobo cook-off, grand parade, dancing and singing contest, and the Barrio Fiesta from July 26th through July 28th. And whereas the City of Delano and the City Council have desired to demonstrate their support for the Filipino Weekend festivities and encourage all citizens of Delano to join their Filipino friends and neighbors in the spirit of the occasion during the 45th Annual Philippine Weekend celebration. And whereas the City Council of the City of Delano wishes to recognize Delilah Mascarenas and the Filipino Weekend's chairperson and to congratulate the San Juan family and for being honored for the Grand Marshal, and to Butter and Chio Gonzalez for being the honored as the Mabuhay Award recipients of the 2019 Philippine Weekend festivities. Now, therefore, on behalf of the City of Delano, I proclaim July 26th to July 28th, 2019 as Filipino Weekend in the City of Delano, and extend the best wishes to all of our friends of the Filipino community, signed by the Mayor of Delano, but authorized by the City Council of the City of Delano. Congratulations. Congratulations. Congratulations so much. Congratulations. Congratulations. Thank you.
Thank you very much. I told the executive committee here, Jay, come on back. Oh, he's picking up the awards. Delilah, Jay, and Nick, I want to make a couple of awards to our Grand Marshals and to our Mabuhay Spirit Award recipients.
Okay, on behalf of this year's the 2019 Philippine Weekend Committee, we're very proud and honored to have the San Juan family as our Grand Marshals for this year. Okay, hold on. And to have our very special couple being honored as our Mabuhay recipients, Butter and Chio Gonzalez.
All right. So on behalf of Philippine Weekend and the Executive Board, this is a selection process that we meet early in January and February, and we decide on a Mabuhay Spirit Award. And the Mabuhay Spirit Award represents someone in the community or folks in the community that contribute to the Filipino community of Delano and Philippine Weekend, not necessarily having to be Filipino. Although we have adopted Butter and Chio and their entire family probably 60 years ago, before I was born, right? And they are our honorary Filipinos. But I just have to say that not only as my mentor, Chio, and Butter, they're so committed to this community, they're so committed to their Catholic faith, they're so committed to their family, and we just want to say thank you to their sons and daughters, their grandchildren, and we want to thank their great-grandchildren and everybody in their family for allowing us for them to share Butter and Chio with us and the community of Delano for so many years. And Chio, as I mentioned, Chio is one of my mentors, but he also is a prime example of what a real, true American should be. And I know he's been in politics for a long time, but it doesn't matter what position or side that you're on. He is a true role model for the entire community, and as well as Butter and their entire family. So thank you to their family for allowing us for them sharing us, Butter and Chio Gonzalez. And on behalf of the Philippine Weekend Committee, we're very honored, and we'd like for you guys to say a few words. Thank you so much.
Just a minute. Wait, I lost some weight and I'm just going to put my pants up. Just a minute. Okay, I finished my job. That's all I'm going to say. It's a big honor to have a different race honor me and my wife as friendly to the Filipino community. And we really cherish these awards. We were surprised by our congressman and the other ones that gave us these awards. I mean, we didn't expect anything. We didn't expect even to speak. I forgot. And I told my daughter, she made a speech for me. I said, can you make it real short? She said, thank you. Can you make it any shorter? She said, yeah. I say, thank you. Anyway, thank you. This is like our son right here. I mean, all of them. Hubert, all the Filipinos used to go over there and play basketball at our house and eat. And can they eat?
Thank you, everybody, for this lovely honor, and for the Filipino community also. Thank you.
Right, ladies and gentlemen, another round of applause for our Mabuhay Spirit Award, Butter and Chio Gonzalez. And I don't know why we always say Butter and Chio, but that can tell you a little something about who wears the pants in the family, right? All right, and I want everybody to please, I know there's folks out there buying food. I know, thank you for bearing with the weather here today. But I just want to say that we have a very, very, very important year, which is our 45th annual anniversary. Lots of folks have undermined us, and lots of folks have always said things in the community that Philippine Weekend is not going to happen. But guess what? We are here. We are here celebrating our 45th anniversary. We are a team, all of us here in blue and everybody in gray, and all the volunteers and all of our sponsors. We couldn't do it without you, but we are here, and as long as we are here in existence and God gives us the grace to live another day, Philippine Weekend will be here every single year until then. So thank you for being here today. And I say that because we are honoring today 3 generations of Filipinos, the San Juan family as the Grand Marshals. Let's give a round of applause for the San Juan family, ladies and gentlemen. 3 generations. So are the custom in the Filipino community, our uncles and our aunties, besides Chad and Christine, but our uncles and aunties, manangs and manangs, we just want to thank you for all of the support that you've given to the Filipino community of Delano. We want to thank you for having your radio station at one time to promote Filipino community and our Filipinos in Delano. We want to thank you for what you stand for. We want to thank you for the culture and everything that you guys do to promote our culture. We want to thank you for being the family and the 3 generations that you are, who you are today, and who have passed on the generation, uncle, to your son, and also to your grandkids as well. So we want to thank you. We are very, let's give them a round of applause. Yes, thank you so much. We also want to pay homage to Christine San Juan and Chad San Juan as well. It's a little difficult for us to be up here because we're missing one of our team members because she is one of the Grand Marshals today, Christine San Juan. But these two individuals have made a huge impact on Philippine Weekend. From Chad being the United Filipino Organization president when he was growing up, and I was the chairman at the time, and I'm not gonna tell you what year it was because I'll say that'll give you my age. And I just want to let you know, Nicole Parra, the assemblywoman, when she was here for our 25th anniversary, okay, I'm aging myself, but I didn't want to receive the proclamation on behalf of Philippine Weekend. I wanted it to go to Chad San Juan because he worked so hard that year, making sure that the United Filipino Organization, making sure that the dancers and the cultural dances, everything was perfect. He built everything from scratch. He painted everything. I saw all the hard work that he received. And we don't need recognition, ladies and gentlemen, but folks like Chad that don't expect recognition, I wanted the assembly member to give him the proclamation for our 25th anniversary and it was a very, very special moment for him, and I hope that you still have the resolution, Chad. And he's made us very proud and all of that he's accomplished with his education and his background.